social media. You think about it, when social media was first started, it was all about social, 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 social. And that's all it was, right? But now we turn it into a way to operate our business. So today I'm going to talk about more about the business side of social media than social media. And I wanted to talk about the know, like, and trust factor. Hi, my name is Linda West, and I am the owner of a company called Living Live. And you know, I truly, truly, honestly believe that every single person was born on this earth to make a positive impact on the earth. Now, some become, get astray and stuff, but I truly believe that it's possible for all of us to be positive and make positive impact. So I help my clients be seen and be heard so that they can make a greater impact. And I'm really looking forward to connecting with some of you. Today, though, I want to talk about social media. And like I said, the name of my company is Living Live with Linda. And if you'd like to visit my website, go to livinglive.tv, check it out. There is a free video content planner on that website, and I'd love to give that to you. So go to my website and scroll down just a little bit and download the video content planner. And the video content planner, why a video content planner? Who am I? Good morning. Good morning. How you doing, Kate? It's so good to see you this morning. I'm looking forward to your last day of treatment, and I will be there for you, girl. I know, just like 4 more days, right? What is that, Tuesday, Monday? I don't know. It's on my calendar. Don't worry. It's on my calendar. Wish you were here with me right now, though. Okay, so why me? Why could I, why me writing a video content planner? Well, many of you know, and some of you don't know, is that, hey, there's somebody else there too. Can go ahead and say hi in the comments below so I can put your name on the screen. I've done over 3,000 videos. My story starts a little over 3 years ago when I did my very first video. Hi, Catherine. Good morning. It's good to see you this morning. When I did my very first video over 3 years ago for a friend who asked me to do a video, I was absolutely terrified, and I was like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. But I said yes, because my friend, I've known him since the day he was born. He has cerebral palsy, and I just love this guy so much. He's so amazing. And he and his mom, me and his mom, Trisha, we've been best friends since 2nd grade. And so when Ryan asked me, hey, there's someone else there too, go ahead and put a comment so I can put your name up on the screen. So when he asked me to do a video for him, I couldn't say no. So I did it. I was scared. This was way before live streaming came out, as far as being able to live stream onto Facebook. So I did the video on my camera. I downloaded it to my computer, and then I uploaded it to Facebook. And so that's how this all got started. The next day, he was like, I really like your video. Will you do one for me every single day? And I was like, what? In my mind. I just says to him, hi, Patty. How you doing this morning, girl? I'm telling my Ryan story. I know you love it. I'm just going to tell the short version of Ryan's story today. But he said, will you do a video for me every single day? And I was like, oh my God, terrified inside. Like, really, every day? Doing a video every day? That's crazy. That's just absolutely crazy. But of course I said yes, because I love Ryan so much. He's so amazing. And I had no idea what was going to happen after that. So I did my first video. I was terrified. I did my second video, still terrified. Even though it wasn't live, I was still scared to do them. Like, just recording them and uploading them, that was so hard for me to do. But I did them because I made this promise to Ryan. And then about 3 or 4 months into these videos, doing, like I said, every single day, somebody asked me, are you really going to do this every single day? When are you going to stop? And I said, stop. He didn't put an end date on it. I didn't put an end date on it. So I'm just going to keep doing them as long as I can. And it's been an amazing journey for me since then. When I started doing the videos, I was scared to do videos, and I was scared to put myself out there. I was scared to speak in public. I was scared to go to networking events because I was worried what people would think about me. What would they think about what I had to say? Would it be ignorant? Would they think I was stupid? Would they think I was silly? I had all this crazy stuff going on in my head. And it was just all self-talk. we all do it, right? So I had to switch this self-talk. It took me a couple years to do it, but I had to switch my self-talk and realize that I do have value. And there were some incidences that happened throughout my life that helped me realize that I do have value. It's not like, boom, I just changed it in my head. There were some things that happened that helped me to see that I do have value. And I had to start speaking out and saying who I am, what I do, and what my mission is here on earth. So that's why that's why this video content planner is something that I started. So, okay, so Patty says, so much incredible information, livinglive.tv. Thank you so much, Patty. Really appreciate that. And so March 24th of last year, 2016, I saw on my phone, I had the ability to go live. And I was super excited to go live. Why? Because I didn't have to record my video, download it to my computer, and then upload it to my computer. It was a time saver. I was able to save time. So now these videos that I was doing every single day, I was able to save myself anywhere from 5 minutes to 30 minutes. Sometimes it took 30 minutes for the videos to upload. So I was able to save time, and I was like, this is awesome. I can go live, I can save time. But I still didn't have any thoughts as to what I was going to talk about, because every day I've done my videos, I never had a topic to discuss. I just, Ryan asked me to do videos, so I would do random videos about whatever. It didn't matter what it was. I was fulfilling an obligation. That was all I was doing, was fulfilling an obligation. I had no purpose. Like, it was crazy. I mean, like, I say no purpose. I'm like, I wasn't going unintentionally doing videos to cover a certain thing, to talk about a certain thing. But what I realized throughout this last year, after I started doing live videos, is like, I got to have a topic. I have to have a reason for people to want to come in and listen to what I have to say. I mean, literally, I would be like, oh, okay, I'll do a story. Like today, I'll talk about my dogs, literally just crazy things like that. I just had no intention when I was doing my videos. So I came to realize, through a lot of coaching and doing a lot of videos, I have done well over 1,200 live videos. I've done well over 3,000, live and recorded videos, and that's in 3 years. Oh my gosh, I have gotten so, I'm going to say it, hooked on videos. I love doing videos because videos, it's an opportunity for me to share who I really am. It's an opportunity for me to share what I'm about. It's an opportunity for me to get to know you and for you to get to know me. So it's an opportunity for this, the KLT factor. The KLT factor is the know, like, and trust factor. So whether you really truly know me or not, by me doing videos every single day, you've gotten to know some of me, whoever me is. Oh, I forgot to, darn it. Okay, hold on just a second here. I wanted to invite you guys, if you wanted to come on the show right now, and I just posted a link to join me on this show. If you want to, it's a great addiction. Yeah, it sure is, Patty. I love it. So if you want to join me on this show, I put a link down below. It's really long right there, but so go ahead and click on that link and I'll bring you up and we can talk about social media. Today I want to talk about the KLT factor, the know, like, and trust factor. These are the 3 things that are going to help you with your sales and your business. Because if people know you, like you, and trust you, they're going to listen to what you have to say. If you have a product that you're selling and all you do is sell at people and you're like, buy my stuff, you need my stuff, you need my stuff, then they're not going to really be interested in buying your stuff because they're not buying your stuff. They're buying from you. So I like to use examples, like an example of, let's say, like, I can't remember the company, so I'll say Nike shoes. Now that's a product that has become so popular, so mainstream, that you are buying the product. Now, if you know a little bit about the company, you might be buying the product because of the company. Like, I believe it's Tom's Shoes. I hope I have the right name there. If you'd like to join Linda Sunshine West live during the broadcast, thank you so much, Patty. You're so awesome. You always like post my stuff. I love it. But you're like Tom's Shoes. I believe it's the name, right? I think it's Tom's Shoes. A lot of people are buying Tom's Shoes because they know that if I buy a pair of Tom's shoes, they are going to donate a pair of shoes to somebody in need. So that's their know, like, trust factor, right? Because you know them, because you know that they're going to donate shoes. You like them because they're going to donate shoes. And you trust them because you know they're going to donate shoes. So they have the know, like, trust factor. So a lot of people are buying their shoes simply for the fact that they know that the purchase of your shoes is going to go help somebody else. It was all about building that brand of we are the know, like, and trust. People are going to buy our shoes because of who we are, what our mission is, and what we stand for. And also, they're going to get a pair of shoes. So that's also something like that is with Apple, the Apple products. You know, people, because they love the product and it's so awesome. Plus, they also know they're going to get this amazing product that's going to really do what they want it to do. And it's also a computer. Like, I believe it's Simon Sinek that talks about that. And he talks about your why. And he talks about Apple's why and what their vision is. And people are buying their products. People are paying $800, $1,000 for a phone because of what it does. Because they know, like, and trust them. They'll stand in line to buy phones for hours and hours and hours. Some people even for a day or two, right? Because they want to be the first to get that phone. That's because they have built up a know, like, and trust factor. So if you build your know, like, and trust factor, people are going to want to know what it is you do and how they can work with you. They're going to want to know what product it is that you sell so they can buy that product because they know that if you trust that product, that you're going to sell a product. I mean, they know that if they trust you, that most likely the product you're selling is something that they can trust too. So what's happened totally on accident by me doing these live videos for, live videos especially, but by me doing videos for 3 years is I have built a know, like, and trust factor. And it has been the staple for my social media. There's so many social medias out there, right? We've got Facebook, we got Twitter, we got Instagram, we got Snapchat, we got LinkedIn, we've got, I don't know, there's so many things. I don't even know all the social medias. Those are the ones I know about. It's like I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Facebook, which is my primary one. I'm on Instagram. Those are my 3 main ones that I like to use. So actually you can go friend me or whatever it's called. I don't know. What do they call it on Instagram? You can Insta me or whatever. It's at Linda M. West. Go ahead and go to Instagram and join me over there. I'm on Twitter too, but I don't really use Twitter. I don't know how to use Twitter, and I don't really use it for what it's supposed to be used for, but I do have it linked to my Facebook. So anything I post on Facebook goes automatically to my Twitter, and I have no idea what to do with it. I don't even know if I have any followers. I have no idea. But I'm Linda M. West over at Twitter also. But because of my videos and because I so ignorantly my videos, just doing videos totally 100% ignorantly, posting videos about random things. And I did that for 3 years, 3 years of having no purpose. And I look back and I say, dang, if I only knew what I was doing, I could have, started my business way back then. I had no idea what I was doing. Because of that, though, I built a lot of wonderful friendships, because I post videos about random crap all the time. So I wanted to share with you guys my video support group. It's Living Live Video. It's a free video support group. I'd love for you guys to join me over there. It's a place for you to go join people who are testing out their video skills. It's a place that is judgment-free. If there's anybody that places any judgment on anybody, I block them. Like, you are out of there as fast as can be, because I have no time in my life for people who are judging other people. There's too much good in this world that we can make in this world. And I truly, like I said, I truly, honestly believe we all were born to make a positive impact on this world. And so I want to do as much as I can to help you make that positive impact and make that greater impact to be seen and be heard. So I created this video group. Now, when I first started the video group, it was in December of last year. The only reason I started this group, there was one purpose and only one purpose. And that was because I challenged myself to create a group as a challenge. It was a video challenge. We're getting ready to start our next video challenge next week. Oh my gosh, no, on the 17th. I think it's the 17th. It's whatever Monday. Yeah, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, the 17th of July is the next when the next video challenge starts. But I started the group only to challenge myself to see if I could do a challenge. So I did it. I put myself out there. I wanted to be seen and be heard and make a difference in people's lives. And boy, did it. Oh my gosh, it was so crazy. Right, Patty? You were there. You were there, girlfriend. And Kate was there too. And this video challenge was absolutely awesome. I was hoping to get 50 people in that challenge. I got 110. It was crazy. It was off the chain. Got 110 people in this video challenge group. And then what happened was I just started putting out a whole bunch of information. See, Patty says it was awesome. It truly was awesome, awesome, awesome. And so I'd love for you guys to go ahead and join us again, because like I said, we're going to start the next challenge July 17th. And this one's going to be better than the first one. It's going to be better than the second one. I promise you. It's going to be amazing. So I challenged myself to put on a challenge, and I had 110 people who joined that challenge. And what happened was absolutely way better than I ever expected. People from that challenge, first of all, there are a lot of people who joined the challenge that when I know them and I'm like, yes, July 17th video challenge, it starts. It's on like Donkey Kong. And so I started the challenge, and there were some people that joined that are really, really big in social media. Like, they do social media for their job. That's what they do. And they were like, oh my God, I don't want to do a video. I don't want to do a video. So what was really cool for me is I discovered that just because somebody is doing something here and they're in the limelight and they're seen all the time, doesn't mean that they want to do video. And I was like, this is so cool. I can help them learn to do video, to put them to be seen and be heard in a different way than they're currently being seen and be heard. I can help them grow their know, like, and trust factor even stronger than it already is, because people are going to be able to get to know them authentically. Because authenticity is so, so key to your growth. It's so key to people getting to know you, like you, and trust you. What happened is, I remember one woman, I'm not going to say any names, just let's see. So Patty says, it was so cool to watch the expansion and growth of so many quiet and shy-like personalities. Oh my God, wasn't that amazing, Patty? It was just so absolutely incredible. Hey, I'm getting a call right now. It's unknown calls, and I bet you it's the IRS calling to tell me that I'm under arrest, because I get one of those calls at least twice a day. Do you guys get those calls? The KLT is the know, like, and trust factor. Exactly. So do you guys get those calls from the IRS telling you that you're under arrest and they're going to hunt you down and the police are coming after you? Oh my God, I get those calls every single day. Why me? Why me? So anyway, back to the story. So I started the video challenge, and literally, like I said, it was for me to challenge myself. It was for me to challenge myself to put on a challenge. I did a 31-day challenge. And oh my gosh, 31 days, that's crazy. After I put the challenge out there, my mentor, he was like, don't ever do a 31-day challenge again. That is absolutely ludicrous. I was like, okay. So, but I had to still do it because, I put it out there as a 31-day challenge. So every single day I came on, I did a video talking about what we were going to concentrate on that day. So the goal was to have 31 days of video, 31 days straight. That was my goal. That was my intention. That didn't happen. Some did, but most didn't. But what did happen is some of them did a video on the first day, and then they waited 3 or 4 days and did their second video. Then they waited maybe a week and did their third video. So some of them took a couple months to do their 31-day video challenge, but they still did it. It was so awesome. They did their 31 days. Some did 31 days in a row. One of them was like, oh my gosh, and I'll give a shout out to Dale Berkebile. And shout out Dale Berkebile. Patty, if you can tag him, that would be awesome. But shout out to Dale, because Dale was like, oh my gosh, I videos, but I'm going to do them anyway. And the reason he didn't want to is because he didn't want to do them live. He had been doing pre-recorded videos. But what he discovered through doing the live videos was that his perfectionism literally disappeared. Because when you do live videos, you can't be hooked on perfectionism. I mean, I make mistakes all the time while I'm doing videos. Sometimes there's things I want to say and I don't say them. There's things I don't want to say that I do say, and things like that. So with doing live videos, you have to be authentic, because you have to be you can't be perfect, and you have to be authentic. Because if you're not authentic, people are going to see right through you, first of all. So anyway, I started this video challenge, and it was absolutely amazing. So Dale was one of the people who really saw, I saw a huge change in him, because he no longer worried about his perfectionism. And he was so excited to do this, and really, thank the challenge for that. And then there's Jen Amos. I had Jen Amos come on. She did a training for us. Her company is called Social Turtles, and she does social media. And Jen didn't want to do live videos, but she did it. She came out. I think she joined us probably about 5th or 6th day, and she started doing live videos. Well, shortly after that, she loved it so much that she started interviewing people, and she started using BeLive, which is what I'm using right now. Started using BeLive to interview people, and she started just diving into so many different things. And it's really helped her credibility even more, because now she's out there. And then Remy Mraz, she really didn't want to do it. Like, she was like, I don't want to do this thing. But she started doing it, and you could tell at the very beginning how extremely nervous she was. And, I'm not like calling her out, but I'm just, stating the facts. If you go watch her videos, you will see it. And she knows it too. She was very nervous at the beginning. And then she challenged herself to do videos every day. And her videos were really cool, because she's doing some funding of her company called MeTime. And actually, I'm one of the gurus, the MeTime gurus. So if you go to me, it's METYME. Let me put it on the screen. Hold on a second. I want to put MeTime on the screen, because I'm one of the gurus for MeTime Network. And if you go to YouTube, they're on YouTube, and you'll see the MeTime Network. And like I said, I'm one of the gurus on there. And that basically they have videos that are short snippets, 1-minute videos and 2-minute videos that can really help you out of a slump if you're in some sort of slump. So go check out MeTime Network. Again, it's on YouTube. And go back to the video support group. Okay, so she started doing her videos, and like I said, she really hesitated. She didn't want to do it. Our friend Infinity Swaim asked her to join the video challenge, and Remy was like, okay, I'll do it, whatever, And so she joined it, and doing her videos every day really helped her to get her message out there. But not only that, because with MeTime Network, she's looking for funding. And doing the videos, what she shared with us was really, really cool. She shared her journey to funding. And so, now she didn't do this in the group. She did this on her own page. And I believe she did it on her personal page, not the MeTime page. But it was talking about her process of going through the funding stages, the ups, the downs, the goods, the bads, and you name it. And she talked about it. So her video series ended up being a way of sharing the pitfalls and the great, journey to getting funding. So that's just another way to use live video. And the video group was a way to do that, right? So then the next thing I did is I did test and measure. Now, test and measure, this is one of my mentors named Chris Duncan. Absolutely amazing. I have a lot of mentors and coaches, you guys, because in the last 2.5 years, I've been going through so many changes. Just me doing this and coming out here and speaking and having a thought that I share with people is so different than I was just 2.5 years ago. But anyway, I want to talk. So testing and measuring. So Chris talks so much about test and measure. And what you do is you do one thing for 3 months. You test it. At the end of that 3 months, if it's working, you say, okay, this part of it's working, so let's keep going. But let's change this, because you can check it and to see if some things aren't working. So if some things aren't working, you tweak them and you make it better. Then you keep testing and measuring. So at the end of the next 3 months, you're like, you know what? That tweak didn't work. You throw it out. But let's say you're trying this one thing, and after 3 months, you're like, this is not working at all. You're like, and then you start over again with something new. So the idea of test and measure is to put something out there, test it, measure it, tweak it or not, and do something different, or throw it out, do whatever. So with the video challenge, I had to test it and measure it, right? So I had 31 days. December 2016, 31 days of testing and measuring. So what I ended up discovering is, first of all, it was awesome. People loved it. It was changing people's lives. They were now putting themselves out there in a way that they never would do before. It was so absolutely incredible. And then I had to do like Chris was the one, Chris Duncan. He's the one, he goes, 31 days, don't ever do a 31-day challenge again. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do another challenge. But this time my challenge is going to be 7 days. And he was like, after I put it out there, he's like, don't do 7 days, do 5 days. I'm like, okay. Next time I'll do 5 days. So this next challenge is 5 days, July 17th through 21. And what I want to do is I want to help you get your message clear. I want to help you discover who your target market is so that you can speak to that person. No, it's not anybody with skin. I've gone to networking events and some people will say, I help everybody who has skin. But you know what? Not everybody who has skin wants to buy your product. Not everybody with skin believes in your product. Not everybody with skin believes what you're saying about your product. And I'm going to give a great example. And this one, I'm sorry, but if you sell skincare products, this one drives me bonkers. And that is that so many of the skincare products out there, so many of them say, ours is the best. Well, if I've got 10 skincare companies telling me that theirs is the best, I'm not going to believe you. I'm not going to believe any of you, because no one of you can be the best when all of you are saying that you are the best. So why should I believe you? Now, if you were to come out and say, it has been proven that our skincare product is one of the best on the market, but I believe in it because, now it goes on you, right? Now you're talking about you and your beliefs. So if I know you, I like you, and I trust you, and you're telling me that it is one of the best, not the best, because I'm not going to believe you when you say it's the best. The first thing that goes through my mind when somebody says my product is the best, and I don't even care if you had 10 scientists that proved it, you had 10 scientists that created that product, because your product is not the only product that has 10 scientists that created it. Your product is not the only product that has 10 scientists who have proven that it is the best product. Trust me, because I've heard that from so many different so many different people. So we need to know you, like you, and trust you before we can believe you, right? So know, like, and trust. The trust factor there is the believability factor. So now if I know, like, and trust you, and you say something that is so outrageous like that, like, we are the best on earth, when other companies are saying the same thing, I don't know that I can believe you. So why don't you just say we are one of the best? There's nothing wrong with being one of the best. You don't have to be the best. I'm not the best video person, but I'm putting myself out there. I'm not the best video teacher, but I put myself out there. Because if you know me, you like me, and you trust me, you're going to reach out to me to help you. Because you like the way I do things. You like the way I speak. You like the way I'm doing my videos. You like the way I put myself out there. You like the way I'm authentic. Whatever it is that you like about me, that's why you're going to hire me. It's not because I say, I'm the best and I'm the only one who does this. No, not at all. There's so many other amazing people out there that do exactly the same thing as I do. They're so amazing. Molly Mahoney, Kachev, I don't know how to say her last name, Barbanova. I don't know how to say her last name. But these are two of the people that I follow when it comes to videos because I know how amazing they are. So I follow them because I want to learn from them. So there's people that I'm going to learn from, but their personality might rub you the wrong way. Maybe my personality rubs you the wrong way, right? So it's all about getting to know the people who you're going to work with. Now, I'm going to throw a company name out there, okay? And that's LuLaRoe. LuLaRoe, oh my gosh, their products are great, right? I don't wear them. They're not for me. So if you say, you know, we've got the best clothing on earth or whatever, it's the most comfortable, it's the prettiest and all this stuff. For me, it doesn't fit because there's something, it's like too flowery for me. But there's so many people that love it, right? How many LuLaRoe representatives, or I'm not sure what they call themselves because everybody has like designers. How many LuLaRoe fashion designers are there out there? I'm going to guess there's probably a couple thousand. I don't know. I'm just going to take a stab in the dark. So why, if I was selling LuLaRoe, why are you going to buy from me? When the person standing next to me is also selling it, and the person standing next to me on this side is also selling it, and there's like 6,000 people selling it. Why are you going to buy from me? Because you know me, you like me, you trust me. That's why. The products we sell, we're not selling the products, we're selling ourselves. So this is so important that when you are selling a product, that you believe in it 100%. Because if you don't believe in that product and you're trying to sell me a product that you don't believe in it, but I know you, like you, and trust you, and then you go sell me that product. And then let's say 6 months down the road, you leave that product and you're no longer selling it. Now I have to go find another representative because you didn't believe in the product long enough you didn't believe in the product enough to stay with it. Now, I bought into the product because I trusted you. I trusted you. And that's why I bought into the product, right? So think about it. Now there's like 10 million mascara companies out there. I could buy mascara from 10 million different companies. Why am I going to buy the one I'm buying? Because I trust them. I trust the person selling it first, especially if I'm going to buy from a direct sales company. If I'm going to walk into a store, like I walked into the store and I bought stuff over the counter is what I did for the stuff that I'm wearing. And the reason I did that is because there's so many companies out there. I get so confused. There's too many to be, to help me, right? So I have like probably 15 people a week reaching out to me, telling me their product is the best and I need to buy their product. It's all the same product. So I get confused. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know who to buy from. So I walked in the store and bought it. It just made it easier for me, because everybody's telling me that their stuff is the best, right? But so, and think about that. Like there's so many people doing the same thing. There's thousands of real estate agents. There's thousands of lawyers. There's thousands of people doing the same thing. So why are people going to buy from you? because they know you, like you, and trust you. So like I said, make sure that whatever it is that you're selling, that you believe in it. Like Patty. Patty does solar. And I know Patty believes in solar so much. It's like when she talks about it, she lights up. When she talks about it, she just knows that this is going to change the planet. And she believes in it so strongly. And I believe in her because of her belief in it. And I mean, I believe in what she's selling because of her strong belief in it. So when somebody has a full conviction to something and they believe in it wholeheartedly, like me, my honest to God belief is that we all were born and placed on this earth to make a positive impact. I don't believe anybody was put on earth to do bad things. Now, as we go through life, I think that some of us go astray. I did when I was in junior high school and high school. I think mostly junior high school. You know, I can say it now because the statute of limitations has passed. But I did some shoplifting. I did some, I stole things. And it was the crowd I was hanging out with was stealing things. So I did it. I wanted to belong to something, and that's what I needed to belong to at that time. Now I don't do that stuff anymore. It wouldn't even cross my mind. I was a banker. I dealt with millions of dollars in cash every single day, and I never stole a penny. But at that time, I was led astray. And fortunately, I've gotten back on the straight and narrow because things have changed for me, and I realized that that's not the kind of life I wanted to live. I want to live a life filled with positivity. So I truly, honestly do believe that we all were born to be positive and make a positive impact, and that some of us are led astray. And there's a possibility that those who were led astray can be brought back. I know so many people. I'll share one of my coaches. His name is Stephen De La Cruz. And I'll go back to this one. Oh, wait, here, I'll go to this one. Okay, I wasn't even planning on talking about this, but Stephen De La Cruz, when he was 16 years old, he had been in and out of situations, kind of like lockup type of situations, in and out of lockup situations throughout his childhood. And he was 16 years old, and he was picked up for something that he could have been tried as an adult. And his, the officer, the one, I can't remember the name of the officer you have, probation officer. He was on probation. His probation officer said, "You have two choices. Your choices are this. You can go straight, or you can keep going down the path you're making. Today, right now, this very moment, or tomorrow, today or tomorrow, you're going to make a decision. And your decision is good or bad. That's your decision. But now once you make that decision, whatever that decision is, there's going to be an incision of everything else. You're going to cut everything else out." So fortunately for him, and for me and the people who he's leading now, he made a decision for good. And he had to find a mentor to lead him, to take him out of that darkness that he was living in. He did some really bad things. He was a screwed up child, had a screwed up childhood, and he did some really bad things. But he totally turned his life around. He became a pastor. He went to Bible school, became a pastor. He got married. He has more than 10 corporations that are multi-million-dollar companies. He has totally, truly turned his life around. But he made that decision. And the decision was to be good and to do good things in this world, to make a positive impact in the world. And that was one thing I had to do just recently, is I had to make a decision to make an incision of other things in my life. So that's how Living Live actually came to be. You can join us in our free video group. So that's how Living Live actually came to be. Stephen looked at me and he said, "Linda, you're doing so many things." Chris Duncan looked at me and said, "Linda, you're doing so many things." Greg Reed looked at me and said, "You're doing so many things. You're confusing me. Stop confusing me." But it was those words that Stephen used was make a decision today. And when you make that decision, you're going to incise everything else. I was like, oh my God, I have to make a decision. And so I decided on living life because I realized, here's the things, I realized that my best way to make the biggest impact on this earth is for me to help other people make their biggest impact on earth. So what I do is I share with people how to put themselves out there in a way that they can be seen and be heard and make that positive impact on earth. So this is my way of doing it. And I realized that this is the best way for me to make the biggest impact on a large, grand scale, you know, because if I help one person and that one person helps 2,000 people, inadvertently, the ripple effect, I know Patty we were mentioning that the other day, the ripple effect. I make a ripple effect, right? I help one person who helps 2,000 people. I have, in effect, helped 2,000 people. Now, I could help those 2,000 people myself, but I need to help the 2,000 of my own people who are going to then help 2,000 people. Or I need to help 5,000 people who are going to help 5,000 people. My favorite number is 5. So my mission is actually to help 5,555,555 people. It's my favorite number. I used to say it was my lucky number. It's not lucky at all. It's just my favorite number. I don't know if it's the way it looks or what. I'm not sure why it's my favorite number, but it is my favorite number. It's not my lucky number because I used to, bet on 5 when I would go to the casino and it wouldn't win. I would always choose number 5 for if people were saying, "Hey, what's your favorite number? What's the lucky number?" And I would choose number 5. So all this stuff, whatever. But anyway, so I digress. It's not my lucky number, but it is my favorite number, which makes it my lucky number. So Patty says, I like that. A decision I make today. Getting in the car and driving to yoga. Cutting out everything else. Yes. Not you, of course. That's right. Thank you. So have fun at yoga. I went to yoga once. Actually, when I went to yoga was when I had fibromyalgia, and it was so painful. So maybe I need to go again because I have actually rid myself of my fibromyalgia on my own. And if you want to learn about that, you got to private message me because I'll tell you all about it. That was so cool. Something I did on my own. I woke up one day. I was in such pain. I couldn't even get out of bed. And I made a decision, Patty, at that very moment that I was going to do something different. And I did. So anyway, anywho, you guys, if you have not done a live video yet, I strongly encourage you to do it because live videos have done so much for me. They've helped increase my my confidence level. Has gone just skyrocketed. It's absolutely incredible what has happened with my confidence level. I speak on stage and I don't get scared. And I remember the first time I played music in a rock band and I'm playing in a band. Yes, I want to know more. Okay, I'll share with you, Patty. But private message me so I don't forget. Okay, because from here I just know I'll forget. So I play in a rock band and I sing. And some are like, well, you're a singer in a rock band, so speaking on stage should be easy for you. No. Trust me, it's a lot different because I have a bass guitar that I hide behind. I have a microphone that I hide behind. I have 3 other band members that I hide behind. And so I have an entourage and I'm performing. I'm out there performing songs that we have practiced over and over and over again. But when you go on stage, you are by yourself. People are listening to you, that one person. They're not looking at other people. They're not having drinks and talking to their friends. When we play, it's not like I'm performing like I'm Journey or something. Or let me see, I don't even know any bands today. I don't know any bands from today. Let's say U2. Okay. It's not like I'm on stage performing as U2 where people paid, $200 to come see our band play. No, people don't pay to come see us play. So they're not there to watch me. So my performance is different when I'm on stage with my band than it is when I'm speaking on stage. When you're speaking, you've got that microphone or not. Sometimes there's no microphone. And you're speaking to the audience and they're listening to you. Hopefully you're inviting enough or, entertaining enough for them to listen to you. So it's totally different. But the first time I spoke on stage, oh my God, I was like shaking. I was shaking like this. It was absolutely crazy. And if I remember correctly, that was like a 15-minute talk. I don't remember what my talk was about, but I remember I did something at the beginning that really made me feel good. And I made them laugh. And I had no idea what I was going to do, what I was going to say. But I got up there and I said something. I just told a little story about something that just happened. And they were cracking up. And I was like, yes, they're laughing. So then from there on, I did the rest of my talk. And, laughing, not, just kind of like that. It was so much fun for me. I had a blast. But going up there, I was shaking, literally just shaking. Like, what am I going to say? I have no idea what I'm going to say. How are they going to take me? Is it going to be funny? Is it going to be silly? Whatever. And, but I did make my way through it. And one thing I've learned is that you have to put yourself out there and you have to try to do something different, or you have to do something different, because change the way you see the world and the way you see the world will change. Put yourself out there. Oops, there we go. Put yourself out there. Make a difference. You guys, join me at livinglive.tv. Download your video content planner today. If you haven't done live videos yet, this will help you through part of it, at least to kind of give you some ideas and open up your thoughts. And then especially join us at the Living Live video free video support group. There's a little over 250 people in there right now, and I want to get that group up to a big number, because when we do the video challenge, July 17th through 21st, July 17th through 21st, I want to see as many people in there as possible, because the more people in there, the more people I can help. The more people I can help to make a positive impact on the world. So if you believe that you were placed here on earth to make that positive impact on the world, I want to see you in there. I want to see you in there. It's only encouraging people, supportive people. I don't want any Debbie Downers. Sorry, Debbie. I know I have a friend named Debbie, and I don't know why they say Debbie Downer, but I don't want any Debbie Downers. I want people in there who are positive and people who really want to do something different, and they want to put themselves out there. Because when you are seen and you are heard, that's when you're going to make a change. And that's when people are going to see things differently about you as well. So this is Linda West with Living Live. Where's my thing? There we go. Show. Okay. Hi, my name is Linda West with Living Live. I'm the founder of Living Live, and I truly, truly believe that everybody was born with a purpose on earth, and that is to make a positive impact. And I love to help people be seen and be heard so that they can too make the positive impact on the earth that they're supposed to make here. If you are interested in connecting with me, please go to livinglive.tv, download my video content planner, or set an appointment with me. I'd love to talk to you and see how I can help you make a positive impact. Everybody have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow's Friday. What do we do tomorrow? Fabulous Friday. I might change the name of that one. I'm not sure yet. But join me for Fabulous Friday tomorrow, and you guys have a great day. See you soon. Bye-bye now.